Good morning. It is Tuesday here, and I did start yesterday, but didn't get around to doing any sort of proper introduction or talking to a camera. I am currently working from home, hence the really professional outfit, and I'm going to be doing a few days in my life. I don't know how many days we'll do, but we'll do a few days, starting with yesterday. Before we keep going, hi, my name is Brenda. I live here in currently sunny and warm San Francisco. It is actually pretty warm this week, which is different for the city. It's been quite cold, so it's a little change up. And usually on my channel I do mostly vlogs, and sometimes I sprinkle in a little makeup tutorial or a little DIY, but mostly vlogs. So if you enjoy that type of content, or you've seen my other content and enjoyed it, I hope you stick tuned and subscribe to my channel so you can stay on top of whenever I release content, which is every Wednesday. We're gonna continue just going about our day. Yesterday I had a weird day where I did finish a little early from work and went with Ale. We were supposed to go to Scrap. It's closed on Mondays, and then we ended up just going to Trader Joe's. So I bought a few groceries. Yesterday's Trader Joe's haul was a success. But I'm gonna go ahead, hop back into work, and yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Taking a little break from work so that I could start preparing dinner. Now it's a warm day here in San Francisco. It's like 74, which for San Francisco is like hot, because we don't usually get hot weather. Like well, back in the days 80 degrees was a rarity. Now it's more of a common thing, but 70-degree weather is our 80-degree weather, I guess. Anywho, so it is warm outside, and one of the things, like especially like my mom, whenever it got really hot, she didn't want to cook because then it would heat up the house even more. It would be to make food items that are not requiring of cooking. So today I'm making ceviche. I've been watching a bunch of Instagram reels with like different ceviche recipes, and I think I found one that I might try today that is like a little more spicy, because I think I'm craving spice. I already cut up the cucumbers from yesterday, so that's set to go, but it does take a while for like the shrimp to cook up. So I'm using shrimp, and it's frozen shrimp because I don't have any like fresh produce store around me. My neighborhood is like literally a food desert. I love Trader Joe's, but Trader Joe's does not sell fresh like shrimp, so frozen it is. And so I just went ahead, I chopped it all up, like the shrimp, and then put some lime juice so that it can cook. But it's already cooked, so it's just going to be soaking up a little bit of the lime juices in the fridge while I continue with my day. And then once work is over, I'll go back and then chop up like the onions, the chiles, the tomatoes, and kind of put that all together. I don't have cilantro, it's fine. That's on the menu today. Now trying to stay hydrated because it is starting to feel pretty toasty. So it's been a few hours and then I got off work and I was doing other stuff, but finally done with my ceviche. As I said, I was trying a new recipe that I found online. I'll see if I can link it, but yeah, I saw some random girl doing it and I was like, oh, I just happen to have the ingredients. Only thing that's missing is the cilantro, but I mean, it is what it is. I'm not gonna even fuss about that. I do have to remind myself not to like touch my eyes or do anything with my hands because right now they are currently very spiced up, but I am a little hungry, so it is time for me to like munch on it and then just start putting things away. Today has drained me, tiny one. Here is a little scooper duper thing. It's just a little scoop. It's good. It is spicy. I shouldn't have followed the recipe the way the girl said it. She said to use 2 guajillo chiles and 6 árbol. Árbol chiles are like very, very spicy. So I should have cut back. And then you're also using 4 chipotle chilies. So the chipotle is like a more of a sweet, tangy, adobe kind of taste to it. So I mean, it tastes good. I think I should have done less with the chile de árbol because it is really like spicy. So sorry I have you right by the ice machine, but I'm running kind of late to work, which is whatever. I'm gonna take my wallet. I haven't been using this wallet as much. I think I prefer the other one. Putting it up with ice, which is something I like to do, and then grab water at work. Hopefully there's water because nowadays I don't know what's been going on at work, but they usually never have water. Other thing I want to do is I know this is for coffee, and I'm hoping it doesn't like the smell doesn't stay in it, but I'm gonna put my ceviche in there. Turns out that my coworker might be in the office. I'm just gonna take some and then I can share with them, as well as I can share with like any other coworker that might want to taste it. I did tell my coworker, I told them last night that it was really spicy, and then they made fun of me because they were like, you're Latina, you're Mexican, you can't handle the spice. And it's like, no, it's not that. It's just that this is a different level of spiciness. Hopefully that stays nice and cool in there. And I have this yogurt. So I'm gonna take that. Honestly, back when I started working at this job, I used to like panic all the time, like, oh my gosh, I'm running late, and people would always get there way later than me, and I was like, okay, well, not everybody's in a rush. Why am I in the rush? Point is, they, in the words of Cat Williams,
I know I'm coming. They know I'm coming.
I'm not too concerned, and then I don't have any meetings in the morning on Wednesday, so should be fine. And then I'm just gonna take the bag of chips because that's all I got. I'll probably buy some more later. But there's my heavy. today. Oh man, I'm itchy. It was an interesting day. I gave some of my ceviche to my coworkers and they seemed to enjoy it. On top of that, because I didn't take that much, because I was like, I wasn't quite sure how people would vibe with it. I also went and got a sandwich with my coworker. I got a Dutch Crunch turkey sandwich loaded from this small shop in the Bayview that does like cash only, and it's like two brothers and they're just really adorable, and it's actually probably the cheapest sandwich or like the cheapest food option in the Bayview, but it was quite large, so I saved half of the sandwich, and so I'm gonna have that for dinner. Yeah, because I have no motivation after work today. None at all. Alrighty, it is Thursday, and I don't know why, every time I take Becky out for a walk, when I come back in, I'm like hot, like really just like it's really warm. I need to take all my layers off, but I can't because I gotta go to, well, not work. So today we have a like team offsite. So the offsite's actually downtown, which is not too far from where I am. Like I could walk down there. My coworkers are meeting at Della's Coffee beforehand, and like I don't have to go. I think it would be nice to go, but right now it's like 8:50, and they're meeting at 9:15. Today's outfit is kind of a weird outfit. San Francisco weather is just so crazy. It's technically summer. It was technically hot on Tuesday, and then it started cooling down a little bit, and then today the forecast says that it's going to be 69, but I use this app called Mr. Chilly, which kind of forecasts the climate based on what neighborhood you're in, and for downtown it says that the top is going to be 64. So I'm just going to take this and hope that this is enough and it doesn't get too hot. Alrighty, I am back home. I got home a little later than I thought I would, and I'm so sorry there's a dog barking outside. It's that time of day where like there's a lot of people outside. But I got back a few hours ago. Ooh, I'm gonna take off these earrings. Trying to start getting comfortable. I don't know. I feel like this heaviness, which part of it I know why. One of my coworkers shared with us that, well, not with us, I had this thing. I'm very observant of people, and so I kept looking at this one coworker and I was like, something is off. Like when I looked at her eyes, they looked like really tired, and so I was like, did she not get enough sleep? Like this is very weird. Like it's not what I'm used to seeing when I look at her face. And I had just seen her yesterday at work because she's my lunch buddy for Wednesdays, and I was like, at the end of our work event, I was like, hey, like, are you okay? And she was like, not really. Why? And I was like, well, like I can tell by looking at your face, like something's up. And she was like, well, my cat died this morning, and I just was like, and I think I had like a pretty good reaction. Like I'm not a hugger, but I can read, so like I understand the cues, I guess, or like I guess like I haven't. I'm over explaining because Ale, my friends would tell you, and not just Ale, but my friends would tell you that I am not a hugger. I am not affectionate. I'm not the person to go to when like something gets really sad, because I tend to make jokes. you come to me when you need a laugh. You don't come to me when you need someone to like comfort and pat you down and like. So I guess it was like I guess I kind of shocked myself with my reaction too, because I hugged her and she started just crying. I don't know what that feeling is like directly, but like I can sympathize. Like I am empathetic. I can imagine what that's gonna feel like, and it kind of automatically kind of like ties back to my dog. And I know she's not here forever and ever, and maybe it was like a reality check, like not reality check, but like you know, like a reminder that essentially, like, you know, our pets are kind of just, not all pets, because parrots live quite a long time, but most pets, they are here for a shorter amount of time than we are. And so at some point we're gonna have to say goodbye to them. And so I think part of it was like me feeling for them, like for her going through this, like just this morning and still showing up to work, and she did fine. Like I don't think she ever like broke down or anything like that. I don't think many people even knew that her cat had died. And so I just started like crying. It was a bit embarrassing. I don't tend to cry in front of people, and this is like very much a public situation, but I do want to say shout out to my makeup. It's not me wanting to be insensitive, it's me trying to like move on from the topic because it's really hard, but shout out to my makeup. I don't have like streaks. I didn't even touch anything up. I just kind of like was patting my eye like this to like pick up the tear. It was only coming out from one eye. And shout out, like my mascara, I always wear waterproof mascara, so shout out to Maybelline waterproof mascara and the Urban Decay setting spray, because I think that's pretty much what kept everything intact. Yeah, now I'm home. I'm just drained. I got my cuddles in with Becky. I definitely needed that. So now we are just gonna chill here for a bit. I'm probably just gonna scroll. I probably should eat. I have a lot of ceviche left over, and I don't feel like cooking. Look at that. I found a little corner for you. Look at that. I mean, this is probably from tapping. I have like a little smudge, but your girl started tearing up again. Oh no, I opened that. I need this. So I'm gonna take off my makeup. I always use a makeup eraser because allergies. So I did go to Sephora earlier. Which I was like, it was very dangerous in there, but I managed to convince myself not to buy everything that I saw. I wanted to buy the the bronzer, the liquid one, because I was like, oh, that looks so easy and so fast to do. But then the testers were all super oily, and I was like, that's a little weird. And then when I put it on my hand, because I don't put it on my face, I think testers at Sephora were just like so disgusting. So I put it on my hand, and when I was like tapping it, it just wasn't blending right. And I was like, I don't know, I feel like it's gonna be an issue. So I went online, and obviously all of the reviews are like glowing. And I think that's one of the issues with like social media and TikTok is like every product goes really viral and then gets bombarded with like 5 stars from people that maybe were paid to do 5 stars, or maybe the product does work for them, but I'm like, it's harder to sort through like bad feedback, because I want to see the bad feedback too, to see like, is it like really bad feedback, or are you just complaining about like maybe the packaging, and you know, is the packaging an issue that I can't live with or something, you know? But I was looking at some reviews, and there's people who were like, yeah, this is just too runny, like it's not blendable, like it wasn't blendable for me. And I was like, that was my concern. So I skipped out on that. I have a giant pimple right by my nose. I don't really get pimples, so this is like a really rare moment in my life. Alright, I've been double cleansed, and I don't know if you can. Oh, what's that? Got like a little whitehead right here. Got the ginormous pimple right by my nose. Then I have another one right here. I don't know if it's a pimple or just a bump. I honestly don't know what's going on with my skin. I honestly don't feel like doing anything. I definitely just need to get some food in me and then maybe head to bed, just because I am just struggling. My camera is gonna run out of battery, but just wanted to hop in really quickly and just conclude the video. Today was kind of a rough day. One of my work besties. No, man. Oh, and there it goes. I don't know if you can see it. It's right. It was right behind me, but I'm gonna conclude this because I don't feel like fighting a moth right now. My apartment gets these huge moths. Moths are like my least favorite thing to deal with. My apartment gets them seasonally, and not like they come from the outside, and you know, it's warm, so I keep my window open, and my window does not have any like cover, and we're not talking like small, we're talking like at least 1.5 inches long moth. They're really annoying. Anyways, so today was my coworker's my work bestie's last day, or coworker. Yeah, we were really close, and so it's a little bittersweet. And then I hung out with them and my other old coworker who's like now in law school, and got to catch up with him and see how he's doing, and how life is going. We have a very interesting friendship, the three of us, I guess. And we went to a halal spot, which was very delicious. It was like a fusion. And that's my cue. Thank you, everybody. Anyways, I don't think I am feeling like too great. I think we're going downhill. I did have a little anxiety attack on my way home today, which is always fun. But yeah, I'm just gonna leave it with that. I'm gonna conclude this week's vlog, and thank you so much for watching, and I hope you subscribe. You stay and you subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.